Have you ever paused to reflect on the profound truth behind the saying, everything you want is on the other side of what you're afraid of? Think about it. We all have dreams, goals, and desires that we hold close to our hearts. For some of us, it might be pursuing a challenging but exciting career path, starting a business, or taking on a leadership role in our community. For others, it could be embarking on a new adventure, learning a skill, or forming deep, meaningful relationships. Whatever it is that we yearn for, there's often one common obstacle standing in our way, and that's fear. Are you ready to confront your fears head-on, and discover the extraordinary possibilities that await you on the other side? Then let's begin. Fear manifests itself in various forms. It shows itself in fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of judgment, or even fear of success. It's that nagging voice in the back of our minds that whispers doubts and what-ifs, making us question our abilities and worth. But here's the thing, fear is often an illusion of smoke and mirrors, a self-imposed barrier that prevents us from unlocking our true potential. Imagine for a moment what lies beyond that wall of fear. For you, it can be a world filled with possibilities, growth, and fulfillment. A place where you can unleash your creativity, embrace your authenticity, and make a meaningful impact in your life, and in the lives of others. Can't you see, sisters, by confronting your fears head-on, you open yourself up to a realm of opportunities that you never dreamed of, you never knew existed. Now I know that facing your fears is easier said than done. It takes courage, willpower, and a readiness to step outside of your comfort zones. But I've said this before, sisters, and I'll repeat it, you don't have to do this alone, dears, we're all in this together. We can lean on each other, share our experiences, and encourage one another to take those brave steps forward. And if you're fortunate to be going in the same direction, with another sister, you can link arms and encourage each other along the way. So, my dear sisters, I invite you to reflect on what it is that you truly desire. What are the dreams that keep you up at night? What are the goals that make your heart race with excitement? What is that hobby that you can see as a viable business? Once you have a clear vision, ask yourself this: what fears are holding me back from pursuing my long-hoped vision or dreams? One common fear that many of us grapple with is the fear of failure. We may have grand aspirations, but the thought of not succeeding, of falling short of our own expectations or those of others, can be paralyzing. We may question our abilities, doubt our decisions, and allow the fear of failure to keep us stuck in our comfort zones. Another fear that often plagues us women is the fear of judgment. Society has long placed certain expectations and stereotypes on women, dictating how we should behave, dress, and live our lives. The pressure to conform to these norms can be overwhelming, causing us to fear the opinions and criticism of others. We may worry about being labeled as too ambitious, too outspoken, or not feminine enough. This fear of judgment can lead us to suppress our true selves, resulting in us limiting our own potential. For some of us, especially those of us who've grown up in traditional or conservative cultures, the fear of going against societal norms and expectations can be particularly daunting. We may fear disappointing our families, facing backlash from our communities, or being ostracized for choosing a path that deviates from what is considered acceptable. This fear can be deeply ingrained, making it challenging to break free from the mold and pursue our own dreams. The fear of the unknown is another common obstacle that many women face. Venturing into uncharted territory, whether it's a new career path, a major life change, or a bold personal decision, can be incredibly intimidating. We may fear the uncertainty of what lies ahead, the potential challenges we may encounter, and the risk of leaving behind the familiar and comfortable. This fear can keep us trapped in situations that no longer serve us, preventing us from taking leaps of faith and embracing new opportunities. My beloved sisters, let's take a moment to reflect on the fears that we've just discussed: the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of going against societal norms, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of not being able to balance it all. These fears are real, and they can feel overwhelming at times. They can make us question our abilities, our decisions, and our worth. But here's the thing, these fears, while valid and understandable, don't define us, so they shouldn't stop us. How about this? How about instead of allowing these obstacles to intimidate us, let's seize them as opportunities to stretch ourselves, gain valuable insights, and transform in meaningful ways. Dears, know this for a truth, and that's, every successful woman has faced failure at some point in her journey. I dare you to Google that hero of yours who reached their dreams. Many are transparent enough to share where they've stumbled along the way, or how fear stalled their journey. What sets them apart is their ability to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and keep moving forward, with a determination that can't be deterred. Sisters, if we fear judgment from others, let's reframe it as an opportunity to stay true to ourselves and live authentically. Remember, the opinions of others do not define your worth or dictate your path. Then, for those of us who fear going against societal norms and expectations, let's reframe it as a chance to break free from limiting beliefs and pave the way for positive change. By daring to be different, by questioning the norms that no longer serve us, we open up possibilities not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. When we fear the unknown, let's reframe it as an invitation to explore new horizons and discover hidden strengths within ourselves. Life's greatest adventures often lie beyond the boundaries of our comfort zones. Embrace the excitement of venturing into uncharted territory, knowing that each challenge you face will reveal a new facet of your own resilience and adaptability. A new facet of yourself. And for those of us who fear not being able to balance it all, let's reframe it as an opportunity to prioritize what truly matters and cultivate a life of purpose and fulfillment. Embrace the power of setting boundaries, delegating tasks, and asking for help when needed. Remember, you are not meant to carry the weight of the world alone. And finally, dear ones, as we reframe our fears, let's also reframe how we see ourselves. Instead of doubting our abilities, let's recognize our inherent strength, wisdom, and potential. Let's celebrate the unique qualities and experiences that each of us brings to the table. Let's embrace our diversity as a source of power, knowing that when we come together, we can move mountains. Remember, my dear sisters, that reframing our fears is a process. It takes practice, patience, and self-compassion. There will be days when the old fears creep back in, but that's okay. What matters is that we keep choosing to shift our perspective, to lean into the discomfort, and to trust in our own ability to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Keep going, keep growing, and know that you are loved, supported, and celebrated every step of the way. Until next time.